Hey guys, today we are going to dive deep into automation and let me start right away. Here on the left side, you are going to see that we have some options. We have the read, the touch, latch, write, trim and relative. And if you click A on your keyboard, you are going to see that this thing comes up and this is the automation. If you don't see it, this is just an knob that you have to click. And let's go and explain right away with the read what it is. The read, it does what it says. It reads your automation here. For example, let's go, and now I'm going to automate here this section. And for example, let's say I put it like this. You're going to see that it changes from here, and it changes and goes here down. And if I go and turn it up, this just reads what we are already doing here. If I go and put it on the touch, and then I go here and let it play from the beginning and do also at the same time the automation with my mouse, you're going to see that everything is going to be deleted. And when I leave the circle, small thing here from my keyboard, and it will go and come back again. But let me show you to have a better understanding. And I'm just going to let it go. And it came back at the original position that we had it earlier. Now let's go and do the latch thing. The latch, let's go and start from here. It will do almost the same that the touch does, but it doesn't come up to the original position. It will stay at where we left it. And that way you are going also to delete what comes from the left, from the right side from your automation. And now let's go on the right. It works like almost like the like the latch, but this time it starts here from where we already have it. For example, let's go and put it here on 10K, and I'm going to put it on right. It's going to start right away from the 10K. And if I go and put it, for example, here right now for the 3K, and go and change it again on the right, and let it play, it's going to be changed on 3K. And if I go and put it again here on the read, now let's go and talk about the trim option. Let's go here and put it on touch, and this time we're going to work only on the volume. So let's go and choose the trim, and let's say, for example, we have the drums here, and I'm going to work on the volume. Okay, let's say that we have this automation that we wanted. Choose the volume so that we have a better view. And now let's go and put it here on the trim. What the trim does, it just changes the whole existing automation curve up or down by fixed amount relative. Let's go and have a look. So you see now we have changed a lot of things. Let's go here on the volume again. It changed the whole thing and it deleted the previous one. And now let's go on the relative. With the relative option, you can let your original automation curve stay as the base, and you add another automation curve on top to create extra moves like a small fade in or something like fade out without destroying the first one. Let's go and have a look. So I'm pushing right now. Let's go and bring it down. And this is the extra layer that we had. If I go here and select, we can see that we have two options, the volume 1 and the volume 2. Now let's go here on the base, and I want to show you something that a lot of people do not use so much. Let's go and do this trick. Right now I am on my bus, and if I go and click the A, let's go and make this one also smaller. Do here a small zoom. Right now you're going to see that we have the volume here, but I want to go and automate, for example, only this high cut. It's going to make it a bit bigger. Just go here and go on the channel EQ and then check everything here. But there's a better solution. You can go here up and you go on the mix button, and you can go and select the auto select automation parameter in read mode. So that means if I go here and click, everything changes. Now we have here the high cut, and here we have also, for example, this one, the pick 4. But there is also another way that you can go and use this one, because it is really useful, to say the truth. But for example, I want sometimes not to use it because I want to only work on here, and I want also to have a view of what happens here. So the trick that I do is a shortcut for my key commands. Let's go and option the key command, option K. And here, if you see, I have the automation, and we are going to search for this one here. Toggle selected tracks or channel strips, automation, touch, read. And right now I have it on Shift and T. So what this thing does, I go on every channel that I want. For example, on this channel here, we want to automate the low cut, let's say. And what I do, I go just a little bit before, click Command T, and let it play. And then just change one time. And then we have here the automation. Then click again Shift T, and it changes on the read mode. And now we can go and automate whatever we want. Now let's go here on the mid base. Let me go and deactivate here the automation. By the way, you can go and deactivate it when you are on the channel. Here you see the left side. You can go deactivate it from here. Let's go and focus only on the mid base, and I'm going to make it a loop. Now I just want to take it down here from the beginning, and here let's go and make a small adjustment, and I want to show you what you can go and do. Right now we have these 4 dots, okay? I have seen a lot of people to go and do this and then just turn it up, but there is a quicker option. If you go and select as a secondary tool your marquee tool, and then click Command and then drag this option that you want, for example, let's say this one here, and then with your arrow tool you can go that we have a quicker option. And if we want to make a fade in here, because right now if I go and let it play, it is too sudden, you can go and fade it in, delete this one and delete this one by double clicking, and then you can open your tools, or maybe you can go here up and choose the automation curve tool, and then you can go and do a fade. But you can go and also use another tool. Let's go and choose the pencil tool, and you can go and use like this if you want to do an automation. But to say the truth, I never do it like this. Undo. And let me show you another trick that I see a lot of people do not use so much. Here I see that, for example, you can see that we have a lot of changes here, like from 1860 hertz. If you go a little bit down, it goes right away there. First you can go and select with your arrow and then click the control. You see here right now it does a slower and more precise movement in comparison with earlier. In case you have also other automations, let's go and let's say, for example, this one here, and change it like this. And this, but you want to have everything here to see, because right now you can go and choose between these two. If you go here on the left side, you're going to see a small arrow. If you click it, you have both automations to be seen. Now that we have this automation, let's go and click it away. And let's say, for example, that you want to move the automation with everything together. It is pretty simple. You could just go here and move it, and you can go and move and everything moves together. Or maybe you can go and copy the section here with automation with, and you can go also and copy. But here comes now the extra sauce. What happens when we have the automation here let's say we have this automation here. What happens when you have this automation and you want to copy this section here to another one? There are two ways, but a lot of people know only the one way, but I am here to show you the extra sauce. Let's go and select with the marquee tool. This is the simple option. You can go and select and copy, and then you can go with your marker here and then paste. Then we have this automation. But sometimes it doesn't work like so well. What I would go and do, I would go here on this section and create a MIDI region. And let's say, for example, this is the chorus, okay? And then we have only this option here. I can go and move this MIDI section, put it here, and move, and then we have it here. And you can see everything moved together. I got two more advanced tips for you. You can go here and select on the smart, and if you go here on the stumble automation, right now it is on automatic. If I go and put it here on active, let's go and zoom in. Right now this is, you can see that it changes like from a bar to bar, from step to step, and let's go and make everything here so that it is easier for you to understand. And we have, for example, let's go here, which starts on 322, and we have on this timing, and it changes gradually, and it is always on tick. If I go here and put again on deactivated, we have much more freedom to go and put it whatever we want. Now I want to show you a really nice trick. You can go here, for example, on our mix base, and let's go and choose an EQ. Let's go and choose the Mag EQ, whatever. It can be whatever EQ you want or whatever plugin you want. Here right now we have these options, and if I go and press the B, we are going to open the smart controls. On the left side, if you don't see this thing opening, you can go and click the inspector. If you have a closer look right now, it says here the Mag EQ4 2.5K, which is going to be this one here, and this one, it's a bit like LED light between it. And what you can go and do here, okay, you know this, how it works, but what you can go and do, let's go on the Mag EQ again, and let's also, wait a minute, we want to add a parameter, add a mapping first, and then go and choose the Mag EQ, and let's put this time on the 650. And now if I go here and click both of them, they are changing at the same time. But if you want, here's a special trick. If you want for one to open and the other one to close, you can go and choose on the second one to invert, for example, and then look at it. It opens and then closes. This is a bit more advanced and not a lot of people use it, but it is a good idea to know that also this option exists. I hope you like these tricks, and if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. See you on the next video.